Yeah. Now preparing for the inaugural War Veterans League conference, which is going to be held this week. And the build-up to this event has been well publicized in different media platforms, and this is quite commendable. I want to thank the department responsible for that good work, as this conference has reawakened the significance and the role war veterans played in the liberation of our country. This fundamental history should never be forgotten and should be inculcated across the whole education gamut, from early childhood development to tertiary level. This will instill patriotism and appreciation of how our sovereignty was achieved. Equally, the current resuscitation of the National Youth Service augurs well in spearheading the patriotism trajectory and should be fast-tracked. Later, the Commissariat Department will provide an update on the final preparations of the War Veterans Conference, as the countdown is now imminent. The party dashboard of key activities indicate the looming Central Committee elections and 9th National Congress. I therefore urge the coordinating committee or coordinating committees to continue with the zeal and effort which they have been exerting in order to make a success of these events. As we are all aware, comrades, I had the privilege to be assigned by His Excellency, the President and First Secretary, Comrade Dr. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, to the 39th National Congress of the Botswana Democratic Party in Sopong, in the Republic of Botswana. Among invited delegates were the former liberation movements, namely the ANC of South Africa, Frelimo of Mozambique, SWAPO of Namibia, Chama cha Mapinduzi from Tanzania, and MPLA Angola were not in attendance due to primary elections in the former mentioned and national elections in the later. Our attendance at the BDP Congress was quite revealing and highlighted the major paradigm shift the ruling party BDP under His Excellency the President Comrade Dr. Makwetsi Masisi has embarked on to embrace our country as a cordial, brotherly neighbor. The addresses by His Excellency the President Comrade Dr. Masisi during his 2-day state visit, which culminated in the opening of the Harare Akraja Show, are testimony to this renewed fraternal solidarity with the ZANU PF and the country. In general, there is consensus by all FLMs that all sister parties should stand together to thwart neo-colonial tendencies by our detractors who come disguised in different forms. Their main aim is to dislodge governments of liberation movements and replace them with puppet opposition parties who will subjugate to their whims and reverse the gains of the hard-won independence. As a result, bilateral meetings were conducted with the FLMs represented at this Congress, and there was a resolution that we need to urgently meet to discuss regional issues affecting all sister parties. In the same vein, we also acknowledge the delegation headed by Comrade Ambassador S.S. Mbengegwi at the invitation of the MPLA to observe the Angolan national elections. On the state of the economy, as indicated in the last policy coordination meeting, we are all encouraged by the gradual tumbling down of prices of basic goods and services, and the continued stability of the exchange rate, this momentum should be maintained. As we prepare for the 2022-2023 summer cropping season, preparations were encouraged by the meteorology predictions that this season will bring normal to above normal rainfall. The Department of Production and Labor should engage the Minister of Lands, Agriculture, Fisheries, Water, and Rural Development on the state of preparedness for the timeliest distribution of presidential inputs for this season. On international affairs, the re-emergence of the coronavirus-19 pandemic in the Republic of China and subsequent lockdown is a cause for concern. An update on the implications of this situation and the emergence of measles and monkeypox will be provided by the Department of Health and the Elderly. We once again applaud the party for a deserved win at the Agriculture Show this past weekend. Also, our God-given country continues to unearth wonders which will bring attention and tourism interest in our country. This pertains to the discovery of the oldest dinosaur in Africa, excavated in Mashonaland Central. And I want to thank you once again for your attention.